Oh, hello populace, and welcome to my review of what could possibly be one of the most anticipated chapters of the millennia. There will be no jokes in this review, no trio of funny comments sandwiched in between two clips, because this will be a very serious review. Though at first glance this chapter might have seemed trivial, redundant, incredibly repetitive, and overall lacking in quality because of its predictability, I can tell you that it is an absolute masterpiece. I go to church every Sunday, and while I'm sitting there listening to the priest's sermon, I always end up thinking to myself, if only I can have this type of preaching in a Naruto manga chapter. Today, Kishimoto has given this gift to me, to all of us, for inspiration came down from the heavens and hit Kishi over the head in the shape of giving Naruto the underrated ability of speech. Over the duration of this manga story, Naruto's Talk-no-Jutsu has been powerful enough to touch characters with the most villainous of hearts and convert them into forgettable secondary characters. Obito appears to not be an exception. Will Obito be converted? The answer is yet to be seen. I recall a time in which Shikaku told Naruto that there was no reasoning with Tobi. His ways were set in stone. Talking to him would not make any difference whatsoever. And though Shikaku was under the impression that Tobi, at the time, was the real Uchiha Madara, the build-up for this moment, it was perfection embodied. In addition to the Hokage-based rhetoric that Naruto uses to relate to Obito, Kishimoto astounds us all with the enticing delivery of yet another Rin flashback. Delightful. I must admit that my first reaction upon seeing another flashback was to rant about it and ask myself, why are we barely getting this flashback now? Why wasn't this memory triggered before? Upon reflection, I realized the answer. We had not gotten enough flashbacks yet. We needed to earn this Rin flashback by reading heaps of flashbacks prior to it, which is why I invite you to overlook the pedophile-like tendencies of a grown Obito, possibly in his late 30s, thinking about a young girl and still being attracted to her, and acknowledge the question of who did Rin truly love. Kishimoto makes a stylistic choice in delivering us this chapter with gray margins. Not black margins so as to signify flashback, not white margins so as to signify present time, but gray margins so as to signify 50 shades of Obito bullshit. The chapter concludes with Naruto offering his parents' murderer the hand of friendship. I kinda wish that the Allies in World War II would have offered the same hand of friendship to Hitler. Just like in this chapter, that would have been beautiful. It appears as though Madara is the last villain standing of this series. Though his current absence from the chapters is indeed mysterious, I happen to conclude that it will be worth it, for he will come back to shock us all. Hopefully by getting rid of Obito's pedophilic, Talk-no-Jutsuable ass. I invite you to participate in the discourse down below. Offer me a green protruding thumb and enroll in my channel for more viewership delight. This has been a very serious review.